Hi there, it's Chris Hamilton here with Sales Tip a Day, www.salestipaday.com, and today I'm going over number 30 of the top 30 best ways to promote your blog or website, which is webinars. And why do you want to promote your website or blog? Basically, that'll drive traffic to your site, which equals visits. Visits are obviously visitors. Those visitors turn into prospects. Prospects turn into customers, and customers in turn give you cash for your product or your services. And with that said, why webinars? Well, first of all, webinars are extremely easy to run. There's so many different webinar services out there that you can use. The best thing about this is it's a one-to-many approach. So in fact, you can multiply your sales efforts by introducing webinars or bringing people in through webinars to look at your sales message. And the audio-visual messages with a compelling audio-visual story is remembered far better than just a verbal story and written information. So that's a major reason right there. And last but not least is you can actually record the content for a continual messaging process that can be on demand when people want to see it. So you could actually be basically doing sales calls or selling while you sleep if people are consuming your messaging. So how do you do this? Well, basically you sign up for a service. Just go online, go to Google, go to any of the search directories and look up webinar service or webcast system or anything like that. Make sure that you pick your message, what you're trying to convey. And a lot of the times webinars should be more educational in nature and not a sales pitch. But basically what you do is you create content that's compelling for somebody, show them potentially a problem in the industry, and then kind of slide your solution in at the very end of that one and have a way for people to contact you. And also, if you can, have some way that you have a free or low cost barrier to get a service from you as well. So last but not least also is make sure that you record your webcast or webinar. I also put comma behind that because sometimes you may not want to record them and have them readily available, but there's other times where you do want to actually have that sort of stuff. So that being said, hopefully that information is valuable to you. Now into tips here. One of the easier ones that I've seen recently is Zipcast, and Zipcast is actually through SlideShare. And if you don't know what it is, I would go over to slideshare.net and look up Zipcast, or even type Zipcast in the search box, and you'll see the information on Zipcast. It's very easy. It's a free web kind of a webinar service that SlideShare actually offers, and it's quite simple to use. Now, basically, have a way for people to get to your site. Promote the information of how they get through. A lot of these webinar sites, you actually have to rent the service from them, so you have to make sure that you have that information readily available for people to get a hold of it. Now, also, always when you're putting a presentation up online and you're talking to it, make sure that you have a way for people to get a hold of you. So make sure that you have contact information in there. And last but not least, try to make it interactive. Make sure that people are being engaged if they can. A lot of the webinar services out there allow people to type information in to ask a question, or what happens is if you have the audio content, you can actually throw that in as well and be able to answer questions on the fly as they go. Basically, the more questions that are asked, the more information is uncovered, the more people hear it, the better off that it is, and you'll probably be able to get your sales message out there, your marketing message out there better. Anyways, I hope you find that information useful, and if you want to reach me, you can reach me at chris@salestipaday.com. You can go to my website at salestipaday.com, and if you go down the right-hand side or even look through some of my different pages, you'll find contact forms in there of how to get a hold of me. You can reach me on my cell phone at 403-630-1243, and also, if you want, when you're on my website, make sure you connect with me on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, so on and so forth, any of the social media sites that I've listed up there. I accept everybody who reaches out to me and sends me an invitation. So once again, thanks for watching, appreciate it, and have yourself a great day.